Let's unbox a Tamiya Blackfoot. Hey, what is going on, YouTubers? Big Philly with Poor Boys RC. Thanks again for tuning in. Really appreciate it, guys. Today I'm super stoked. I've got the Tamiya Blackfoot. It is here. It has finally arrived. And we're just going to do a quick unboxing on this guy. And just let you guys know what you get when you pick up a Tamiya re-released Blackfoot. So first things first, guys, let's just adore some wicked Tamiya box art. We've got our good buddy here, Ramblin' Ron. He's out for some adventures here today in his Ford-esque pickup truck. So as you see, 110 scale off-road pickup truck, re-released and updated version of the Blackfoot from 1986. Four-wheel independent suspension, big tires, tough ABS resin body with driver figure, and it is an assembly kit. Again, with the cool box art on the Tamiya is a nice little, these exploded, not exploded, what would you call this, like a 3D view. I love how they do these. Really neat looking. Double wishbone suspension, front CVA oil damper, metal radius arm. I don't think they had CVD or CVAs. I thought they were just friction dampers. Interesting. Steering tie rod, light and tough ABS plastic steering servo, ESC. No. This re-release version of Blackfoot assembly kit features a chassis with a number of updates while keeping largely to that used on the original off-road kit released in '86. Interesting here, it says that it comes with CVA oil dampers. And if memory serves correctly, the original Blackfoot did not have oil dampers. It just had friction dampers. So that is going to be really wicked. Required separately, as with most of these building kits, is radio, receiver, speed controller, battery. And tune-up kit not in there is bearings. So it looks like we'll have bushings in this guy. Let's get it cracked open and see what it's all about. I love Tamiya packaging. Something about it, just not only for the nostalgia, just something about the way they package these things. It just gets me excited every single time. So here's the neat inner packaging here, guys. Start off right away with a nice set of wheels. Let's just plow through. We've got a big bag full of parts. We've got transmission gears here. And look at that, we've got damper oil. So yeah, must come with oil-filled dampers, which is super neat. 540 motor. All the metal bits and pieces you're going to need to put this thing together. All the gears are in here, all the screws. Body, let's talk about the body last, because this body is just so nice. We've got the oh, these are just some spacers for the diff, and that's your battery flappy dewey locker dewey. We've got wicked looking tires, and as always with every new kit, oh yeah, well, these actually kind of smell weird. Not my favorite smelling tire to me. I don't know what this compound is, but it's not my favorite smelling tire, I'll give you that. So we've got our 4 big tires here. We've got, what else do we have? The rear bumper, skid plate for the rear transmission, body posts, all good. Electronic speedo right here. To me is TBLE02S, which I'll put in this thing because it'll serve the purpose that we need for this truck. We've got the front body post there, along with yeah, I don't know what you would call those, but they're kind of used in the rear suspension. Speaking of rear suspension, there's the rear swing arms for the rear suspension. Here's our transmission, believe it or not. A really interesting transmission where it's just this thin plastic housing. Drop your gears in there, put a metal cover on either side, and that's it. Really, really neat design. The ORV chassis, the legendary ORV chassis used on so many Tamiya kits. The Blackfoot, Monster Beetle, the Frog, the Brat, and I'm sure many more that I've forgotten about in this moment of excitement. So really cool ORV chassis in red. What else do we have here? Check it out. We've got some shocks, and they have threaded tops. Wow. Aluminum oil I'm sorry, not aluminum, but oil dampers on a Blackfoot. Wicked. And some pistons for our shocks, the perches for the springs, all that good jazz. More body stuff. Front shock mount, front suspension arms, that kind of jazz in there. Beefy front bumper. Tires we just talked about. Let's talk about the body for a second. Because these bodies are just, what a beauty in themselves. Nice, hard plastic or ABS plastic body in black, which I love because when they come like this, I don't even paint them. I'm just happy with how they look, just coming out of the package like this, so I don't even bother painting them. We've got the roll bar lights here, and interesting that here we have the original dampers, like the plastic friction damper. So cool. Interesting they kind of gave you both here. Weird. We've got some tinted windows. Looks like the windshield, the back glass. Nice big Ford looking Ford grill. There's our driver figure. He'll need a bit of paint. Tailgate. I think that's one of the differences between the re-release and the original, is that the original had Ford written across the tailgate, whereas the re-release did not. Gorgeous instruction manual as per every Tamiya kit ever. Look at those instructions. Look at the excitement on that guy's face. He's having a great time. Really nice, simple to read instructions. And of course, the decals or decals or stickers or whatever you want to call them from whichever part of this wonderful world you live in. Stomping around, Jake's Motorsport. And where's Ramblin' Ron? There he is right there, Ramblin' Ron. So cool, love it. So that's it for today's unboxing video, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. You know I'm gonna get this thing put together. I'm off work all next week. I'm gonna get this thing together, get a running video put together for you. I think it's supposed to even snow here next week. We got a little bit on the ground right now, but if we have a bit of snow, it'll look even cooler kicking up all that snow. But so stay tuned. Thanks again for all your love and support. I really appreciate it, everybody. And as always, be excellent to each other.